Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'm showing you guys how to build the creeper themed house. I showed you guys the other day. You can see it right there. And we're going to go get started on that. What you're going to need for this build, you're going to need lime green wool, a lot of it. You're going to need black wool. You're going to need TNT. And you might need some flint and steel in case you mess up, but you should be fine as long as you follow along. And you might also, I would recommend swiftness because there's a lot of spots where we're going to have to fill in blocks really fast. And I would just recommend that. But if not, you don't need it though. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be on the left side. We're going to place down a lime green wool. Ignore all these markings on the floor. This is just so I know that I am 100% accurate for you guys. And if at any point in the video anything gets hard for you guys, you think something is difficult, or you didn't really quite see what I did, there's always the pause button as your best friend during this video. You can always slow it down too. But anyways, go get started. So this is going to be the left side of our big head we see over there on the creeper house. And we're going to be working to the right. Okay, so we have one lime green, and we're going to add 6 blocks going to the right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be a total of 7 lime green, and then we're going to leave a space of 1, 2. Then do 7 lime green to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 6, 7. Okay, so it should be 7, then a space of 2, then 7. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the right side, and we're going to do this, or left side, do the same exact thing on top of both those rows. Go ahead and do another row of 7, then a space of 2, then another row of 7 on top of that. Okay, now come over to the opening we've made over here, and we're going to go on the left side, and we're going to add 2 blocks to that. 1, 2, and then 2 blocks to the one on the right side. 1, 2, and then go ahead and connect both those two, just like that. And then we're going to get our black wool, and we're going to the little right armpit right here. We have this little corner, and we're going to take that, and we're going to go up 6 blocks. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then right next to that, we're going to do the same thing. Just go ahead and add up to the same height. And then do the same thing in this left armpit. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 6. Sorry about that. 6 blocks. And then go ahead and add one right here. And go all the way straight up. Almost got carried away there. And then we're going to go ahead and fill in that whole center spot with black wool as well. Just like this. Oops. And boom. Okay, so then what we're going to do for right here is we're going to find the 4 center blocks. The easiest way to do that is we are going to go ahead and find this little archway right here, and that's going to be how we find the center. So go ahead and match it up with both sides, and we're going to add 4 black wools to the center, and then another row of black wool on top of that. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Go ahead and review yours. Make sure that we're going to be building the rest of the house based off of this. So make sure you have everything correct. Okay. All right. So let's go and keep going. And we're going to do is go diagonal 1 block from the right side, and we're going to add 3 black blocks going to the right. So 1, 2, 3. Then on top of that same block, we're going to go up 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then on the right side, the far right, we just made 1, 2, 3. And then go ahead and connect it. Sorry about this, guys. Hate the flying in this game on the Xbox. Okay, just go ahead and connect that, and then fill in this whole center block. Okay, so essentially what you're making is just a 4x4 square, and you do the same thing on the left side. Okay, and then add 3 blocks to that on the top. 1, 2, 3, and then to the left. 1, 2, 3. Then on top of that block at the end. 1, 2, 3, and then go ahead and connect those and fill that in. Okay, perfect. So this is essentially our creeper's head right here. Our creeper's face, and that's honestly the whole build is really simple. The hardest part is probably the water moat we make and the creeper's face, but we have that part done. We're going to be indenting it and pushing it in 1 block, and it's going to seem really weird when we do it, but I'll show you guys how to do that as well. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to the left side and get your lime green back out, and we're going to go ahead and add 15 blocks to this. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it should be 3 blocks above the eye, total 1, 2, 3. So make sure you have a total of 17 blocks in total from the floor though, going straight up. Okay, and the same thing over here, we're going to add 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so you should have that. And then go ahead and connect both those, just like this. Alright, perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill in all of this, basically this little area that we haven't filled in, that has nothing in it. We're just going to go ahead and fill all of that in. Okay, so I'm going to use my swiftness. This is why I like to use the swiftness. And yeah, so I mess up a lot. This is actually my 4th time doing this. I keep messing up. But hopefully we do this one correct. So we're just going to fill all this in. Okay. And come back down here. And again, guys, if I go too fast at any point, just go ahead and pause. I like some people complain that I go too slow. Some people complain I go too fast. That's just a minority of people. Most people are usually pretty happy with everything. but sometimes I get those comments, and that's why I just tell people, if at any point you need it's going too fast, just go ahead and pause it. Alright, so what we're going to go and do is now we're going to make the 3D effect of the face. So this part's going to seem a little bit random and weird, like what the heck, why are we doing this? But trust me, you're going to want to do this because it'll look a lot better. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the back, and we're going to make the creeper's face again just by copying over what we already have here. Let's go ahead and cover all of this block we already have right here. All the black wool, we're just going to recover all the way in the back. Okay. And trust me, we're going to be doing this, but trust me, you're going to have so much extra. You're going to have more than enough room inside this house. So we're going to go and fill this in. And we're almost done right here. Okay. You can actually see the creeper wither I made down there if you look to the left. I've been really obsessed with the creeper, as you can tell. I might do the same thing with the creeper, the ender, or the wither creeper I made to his face. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and go in the front, and we're going to remove the creeper's face. One block in. And this just gives it like a little 3D look, and I just like it so much more than just having the... It just looks so plain when you have the block, just like the blocks right on top of each other for the face. I just think it gives a really cool 3D effect. That's how I do all of my statues like this, kind of. Depends on which ones they are. You can't really do it with like the Herobrine or Steve because like their eyes are so small, it kind of just looks weird. But something like this, I definitely like to do it. It just adds a lot more detail to everything. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so that's what our face looks like now. And you can tell I think it looks a lot better. And if you don't like it like this, which most people seem to have liked it better like this, you can leave it the way it was. But I just think it looks much better like this. Okay. And now what we're going to do is, this is the weird part that you guys might be annoyed by. You're going to fill this whole back in with lime green wool again. So you're just going to fill all of it all the way up to the top with lime green wool. So go ahead and pause it, do whatever you need to do. And we're going to go ahead and fill all of this up to the top with lime green wool. Okay. So you should be doing this right now. If you're not, get on it. Okay. Yeah, this is always that's why I said you need the swiftness, because this build is a lot of just filling stuff in. So honestly, it's the anti-ADHDcraft build. This is my least favorite part, is just filling blocks in. I hate this part, and I hate terraforming. I hate terraforming land in order to like have the space to build something. That's why I just gave up and I started building on flat ground worlds. If you notice my old videos, I used to always build on like worlds that were like not flat, because I thought they looked better, and they do, but I just can't stand terraforming. So I was like, you know what? I'll just deal with flat ground worlds being kind of plain. Okay, so we're almost done. You should be here as well. Okay, cool, perfect. Alright, so now you have that done. We are going to go ahead and get started on the actual rest of it, really. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is come down here to the bottom left, and we're going to be going to the left. 14 blocks from what we already have. So you have 2 blocks here, and we're going 14 blocks for a total of 16. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, then we're going to be going to the left, total of 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? And then we're going to be going that way, a total of, I guess it'll be 13 blocks. We already have one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and drink my quick swiftness again. It's so weird. You drink swiftness, it like pulls your view back. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed that, but look, see? It pulls your view back. It's really weird. Alright, so we have that. And now we're going to just come over here to the front. Or the corner, I mean, the back corner. And we're going to go up 16 blocks. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? So it should match up with the front. I don't know if we... Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. Good. Alright, I'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is simply just connect the front to the back, just like this. Okay, boom. And then the front again to the back over here, just like this. And then connect this back to the other side of the back. Boom, just like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the sunroof part. And for this, you're going to need to get we're going to get the stained glass out. If you don't need, you can be any type of glass if you don't like stained white glass. But I'm using stained white because I prefer that. And we already have 2 blocks in the front here. So what we're going to be doing is going 1 row around the entire other sides right here. So we're going to go around all of the outside parts right here to make all of the sides 2 blocks even. Just go around all of them just like this. Not the front though, again, because you just want all of them to be 2 blocks and like the front is. And then on this part right here, I'm going to go ahead and plate stained glass. This is going to be our really giant sunroof. I just think it makes it look a lot more homey. And I like sunroofs. This is my thing. If you haven't seen one of my tutorials before, almost all my houses have a sunroof or a lot of windows, because I really enjoy having a lot of natural light, because you don't have to use so many torches, and it just looks better, I think. Especially on a type of house like this, you want as many windows as you can, because the front doesn't have that many windows. Or the front doesn't have any windows. We're going to have some windows in the back and stuff, but the front doesn't have any windows, so you want to have as many other windows as you can. Okay, so perfect. So now we have the entire roof done. Now we're going to do the sides. Is really, really simple. I'm going to cut ahead for this, actually. All you're going to do is just fill in this entire back and the entire sides with lime green wool. Go ahead and pause it and do that, because I'm going to cut ahead right now. We're just going to fill all of this back and all of this sides, both sides, all the way up to the top with lime green. Okay, so now we're done with the big head. As you can see, I filled in all the sides like I told you guys, and you guys should be done too. If you didn't, go ahead and pause it again and do that. So let's go ahead and get the door real quick. We need to do that real quick. Just get out the way. Get the door. We'll get rid of the sword. I haven't needed it in a while. Alright, so we're going to do is get this, remove this, just put some lime green right there. And I like to place my doors on the inside, but you can place yours however you'd like. Okay, and close those. Okay, so perfect. So now we're going to get started on these sides. Can't even speak. Let's get started on these side heads. What we're going to do is our lime green out again, and we're going to go to the left side of the big head we already made, and go in 2 blocks. On the 3rd block, place a lime green, and we are going to go ahead and go to the left, a total of 7 blocks. Yeah, 7 blocks. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but a total of 8, including the one we already have here. Okay, then we're going to go to the back 7 blocks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then go to the front 7 blocks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right side, and we're going to go straight up, a total of 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the same thing on the back. Just going to add up to the same height as the one on our right. And do the same thing on this corner right here. Going to add up to the same height as the one on our right again. They're all 7. Okay, just like that. And then go ahead and connect all those. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to get started on the creeper's face. It's going to be the same exact way we did the front. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is on the right side, we're going to go in 2 blocks and place a black wool. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. The left side, go in 2 blocks, place a black wool. Then go up 2 blocks in both those. Like that, and then go ahead and connect both those from the top 2 blocks, just like that. And then go ahead and go add 2 blocks in the middle. Then go diagonal, and we're going to add a 2x2 block, just like that, and add 1 on top, and then just make a 2x2 box. Same thing on this side. I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the front with the lime green wool. Okay. And then the front. And now we're going to do the same thing we did in the front. We're just going to go ahead and make the face again on the back. Okay. You might be thinking, why don't I just tell you guys, like, to leave a space there? But that honestly would be a lot harder. So I decided just to do it like this. And then go ahead and fill the rest of the back with lime green again. Same way we did the front. You guys are becoming experts at this, I think. I said the last head should be really easy. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to go to the front, and again, we're going to remove the face. Okay, almost done here. And I'm sure my, my night vision again in this to make sure, so I don't have to keep doing it. Alright, and now exactly like how we did the top, we want to have all of these blocks 2 blocks in before we add the window on top. So go ahead and go 2 blocks in on all the sides. This one has only 1, this one has only 1, and the front already has 2, so we can leave it just like that. And we're going to go ahead and fill it in with white stained clay, or glass, I mean. Okay, and then now all you have to do is go to these sides right here and fill these in with lime green wool, just like this. Okay, pretty easy. It's all just really one big box once you get used to. Once you finish the face, it's just a big box, really. Okay, boom, 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 and done. Okay, oh, not done. Done. Okay, so that is our left head right here. And we are going to go ahead and get started on the right head. Okay, so on the right here, what you're going to do is you're going to do the same exact thing. Go in 2 blocks. On the 3rd block, place a lime green. And then go to the right a total of 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then from this, you're going to go to the right 7 blocks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then from this one, the same exact thing, 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And boom, we have our frame again. And on the left side, again, go up 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And over here, the same thing. Add it up to the same height as the one over there. Should be good, 7 blocks. Same thing as the one over there, 7 blocks. Same thing as the one over there, 7 blocks. It's all 7s. And then go ahead and connect all those. Alright. And again, if you have any trouble, go ahead and pause it or go back. Slow motion, whatever you need to do. Jeez, can't even place this block. Okay, there it goes. So this is why I get my sword out, because of these little jerks, these animals that come over here bothering me when I'm doing my tutorials. Okay, so let's go ahead and come over here again. And we're going to go in 2 blocks, place a black wool. In 2 blocks on this side, place a black wool. Add 2 to those, 1, 2. What are you looking at, donkey? Okay, then add 2 on the top of that. And then connect them from the top 2. Just like that. And add 2 to the middle. Then diagonal, 1 block. And make our 2 by 2 square. Then over here, the same thing. Make our 2 by 2 square. Okay. And then, again, we're going to let's go ahead and finish the front. Fill in the lime green on the front. Okay, then go ahead and go on the inside and place your black wool on its face. Just like this. I really like that creeper wither over there, you guys can see. I'm not sure if you guys would actually want to see a tutorial on that, but it's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and remove this again. If I did a tutorial on the creeper withers, I probably would change a few things before I did, because that one I just made for fun one day. Okay, just like that, perfect, alright. So now we have that done. We're going to come back inside here again, and we're going to go ahead and fill all this in with the lime green wool again. Okay. Oops. Alright, almost done with this part. Boom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill in again the rest of this wall with the lime green wool. Oh my gosh, this donkey is driving me crazy. He won't leave. That's why I have a sword in my inventory. And then the sheep's here now. Get out of here. Okay, no! Oh my goodness, this thing is going to drive me insane. I'm sorry guys, I have to stop for a second and take out this stupid sheep. That's right, get out of here. Run while you have a chance. And then fill the rest of the wall in with lime green. Sorry about that little interruption. Okay. Oh, and you want to stay around for more, huh? Get out of here. Okay. Finish this up. And boom. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go on all these outside pieces again, and we're going to add a row because they are not too from the center. And we have to out zoom our vision again in order to give it the swiftness. Okay. And then in the center block, you guys already know what to do. You should be experts at this in the 3rd head. And go ahead and fill this in with the stained glass. Okay, cool. So now we are almost done with the, we're actually done with the actual main structure of the house. But now we have to work on the outside part, and then we have to do the interior after that. Okay, so for this part, what we're going to do is we're going to get our TNT out. This part is kind of for if you want to do it. If you're doing this on a survival world and you have like friends you don't trust, you might not want to do this. But I think this adds like a really explosive touch to the creeper, which the creeper explodes. I think it just makes it look cooler. So I use TNT, and I went 1 block away from the door and placed one like this on both sides. And then you can go around the entire thing. If you don't like TNT though, you could easily just use like black or red and white wool in a pattern all the way around, or just leave it without this if you want to. Either way, you don't have to do everything that I tell you guys. If you guys want to change something up, feel free to do so. If you want to make your creeper red, then go ahead. But this is just how I did mine, and I like it. I have TNT turned off, I believe. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter for me. Okay, go ahead and go all the way around. And connect. Okay, so this is what we have. And now we are going to get started on the front, all the little front yard stuff. So let's go and start on that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're working the walkway right here in the front, and we're going to do the water part last, or after this part really. So we're going to remove this whole front row in front of the door just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 blocks deep with that actually, and fill that bottom area with lime green wool. Then on top of that, place lime green glass. And the reason why we're doing this is simply because you don't want to see a bunch of growl or whatever block you have below this through the glass. So it just makes it look nicer if you do it like this. So we're going to go back down one row, and we're going to go this way 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? And then just to test things, we're going to go ahead and go all the way down and remove all this. Make sure we're on the right pattern. Okay, so then we're going to do one black wool, then a space, then one black wool, then a space, and one black wool, then a space, and one black wool, then a space, and one black wool. And all those spaces, you want to place a lime green. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with stained glass. So just do the same thing with black stained glass and lime glass. Okay, so that's what you have right here. And then we're just going to remove all this dirt up until that length of this one over here. So just go ahead and do it like this. And if I didn't tell you guys already, I apologize. You need lime green glass, and you're going to need lime green or black stained glass. And then you're going to need the black wool and lime green wool. I keep forgetting the colors for some reason. You're going to need both those, which you already have at this point. Okay. And then we're just going to fill all this in the same exact way, except for the outside is going to be different. So again, we're going to do spaces of black wool. So one, then space, one, then space, and you get the deal. Okay. And then do lime in all of the spaces. And then in the center spot, you want to do all lime. In these two center rows, you want to do all lime. Just like this. Perfect, all right? And then what you want to do is just do the same thing we just did right here, but with the stained glass. So I'm going to do the black wool first because it's a little easier to get out the way. And then do the rest of it with the lime glass. Okay? I don't know why the lime glass does not look like the... I mean, it still looks fine. I like it. It looks fine, but... I feel like the lime green looks like a 7-Up color or something. Like the lime glass looks like a 7-Up or some weird, I don't know, 7-Up. 7-Up's clear. I don't know what I'm talking about. It just looks like a different color than the green below it. But anyway, we have this right here. And as you can see, it looks really nice. What we're going to do is on the black stained glass, we're going to add a creeper head to all of those. So at every single black stained glass, add one creeper head. And it just keeps that creeper, flow going. Okay. Boom. Alright, so now we have our walkway done, and we have these stupid frickin' animals that are everywhere. Every single time. They got in the creeper's mouth. My gosh. Once we add the water moat, that'll be fixed. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on the water moat. Okay, now on the water moat, I'll go ahead and get started on that. I had to deal with those animals real quick. I don't know why. They had the whole world for them to go walk around. But no, they have to come to where I'm building, of course. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find our left creeper's mouth. And get out of here, sheep. I dare you to come over here. Okay, so the left creeper's mouth, and you're going to come out and go out 2 blocks. Remove 2 blocks out. 1, 2, like this. And then go diagonal 7 blocks. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to go all the way to the rest of the bridge going straight. Just all the way to the bridge, just like that. Okay? And do the same exact thing on this side. Go out 2. And then go diagonal the rest of the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then just cut it all the way across. And of course I have to get my sword back out. I'm gonna figure something out about these animals, guys. I will, I promise. Okay, so now what you want to do is really simple. You just want to go ahead and take out all this dirt all the way till you get to where the TNT is. So just go ahead and remove all that, wherever you are, and just go ahead and take it all out. In case you're like me and you mess up, you might want to figure out something with that. Okay. They really need it. I wish there was a way you could. I mean, there probably is a way on PC, but on the Xbox, I wish there was a way you could give yourself an infinite or not infinite, but at least a double row hotbar down there, where you can put as many blocks as you want. That'd be sweet. Okay, we're almost done with this. This is honestly the hardest part of the outside for sure. Once you get inside, it gets really simple again. Okay. Alright, perfect. So now what you want to do is go ahead and fill all of this in with water. And you just go ahead and make sure you don't miss any major spots so you can fill the water in pretty sweet. You don't want any of those waterfall looking spots. Just go ahead and make sure you get all the spots you need to. Alright, perfect. Then we'll go over here and do the same thing. Oh no! No! Alright, go ahead and put my creeper head back there. Just go ahead and fill the rest of this in with the water. Alright, perfect. Okay, so it should look like this, and we're going to go get started on the rest of this. So what you're going to do is we're going to be adding blocks to this from the rest of the way. So what you want to do is you want to come over here and you want to go ahead and add 2 stone like this. Oops, 2 stone, chisel stone like this. And then you want to go ahead and do, oops, sorry about this, guys. You're not going to need that. You can do that if you wanted to. But for the sake of the video, we're going to do the glowstone. A glowstone, then a chisel stone, then a glowstone, then a chisel stone, then a glowstone, and then a chisel stone, and then a glowstone, then a chisel stone, then a glowstone, then a chisel stone, then a glowstone. I think in my video I actually did use the redstone lamp. All you have to do that is just put a torch underneath the bottom of that right there, and it's really easy. But for the sake of the video, we're going to do it like this, okay? So we're going to go, again, spacing. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. You guys get the drift now, okay? But then on the side ones, you want to just do 2 stones, okay? Almost done here. If I could be more accurate, that'd be awesome. Okay, so now once you have that done, on all of the glowstones, you want to add two oak fence. It's just like this. And this is the only lighting we're going to have for the rest of the house. The rest of the lighting you guys can do yourself. I personally don't even light my houses. I just use night vision potions a lot. I'm like addicted to night vision in this game because I hate torches. Like I hate the way you have a really cool house and have a bunch of ugly torches all over it. So I always just use night vision and I just deal with everything else. But you guys can go ahead and light it up however you guys want. And I put creeper heads on top of all of those posts we just made. Okay. And the creeper heads do get placed whatever angle you're at. So try and keep your body straight as you're placing them. If yours is awkwardly faced a certain direction, it's because you weren't facing straight. So just make sure you have it like that. Okay. And this goes for the creeper heads pretty much anywhere you place them. Alright, perfect. So now we are officially done with the entire outside of the creeper head, or the creeper themed house. This is what your house looks like, and it looks really awesome. And I can't wait to go inside. So now what we're doing is we're going to go inside, and we're going to get started on that. Okay, now once you are done and you're in the inside, we're going to go ahead and go to the left side, and go ahead and go in 2 blocks, and remove that block. You should be perfect. Alright, so it should be like that. And we're going to go ahead and remove, or get the lime green back out in case you messed up like I just did. You just want to have a 3-block space. So just go ahead and get in here any way you can. And once you're in here, you're going to make a 3 tall and 3 wide door to this room, just like this. Perfect, just like that. So that's what you want to do. We're going to do the same thing over here. We'll just follow across, and we're going to go ahead and make the same door. Okay, and it's not going to be a door here. We're just going to have it's just going to be opening because it's going to be inside the house anyway. Okay, and now here is the most, I guess, I don't know the word for it is, but the most tedious. There we go, tedious. The most tedious spot is just filling in this stuff. So what you're going to do is first we're going to go ahead and do the floor. So we're going to remove all of the flooring, so remove all this dirt, wherever you built yours on, remove all of it. Okay, let's go ahead and do all that. So we're going to remove all the ones in this dirt, like in this room right here, and we're going to remove all the dirt from this room and the room down there. So just remove all the dirt real quick. I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead. Okay, so now that you have all the flooring removed, this is where we're going to go from here. And we're not going to do the floor yet because we want to do the walls first, because if we do the floor now, it'll just come out weird. So all we're going to do is the walls for the inside head. The sides we're going to keep the same, simply because if we added walls to this, it would basically make the room really tiny. And if you don't want walls, you can leave it with this big creeper green, but once you add floors, you're only going to see parts of the creeper, which will look weird. So that's why I recommend doing walls. And I did my walls out of the wood planks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the floor all the way straight up to the top with wood planks. That's what I was saying. This is one of the most tedious parts, and all you're going to do is go around the door, and you're going to go all the way straight up to the top. Sorry for my mistakes like this, but you know what I mean. Just go all the way straight up to the top using wood planks on the front, the sides, the back, everywhere, but not those rooms. Only this middle room right here. I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead for that because it's simply going to take a long time, and I don't want you guys to sit here for that. But again, like I said, any parts like this you guys need to catch up. Go ahead and pause the video right now and do that, and then press play when you're done. Okay, so now we have the whole room cleared out. And if you guys ran into the same issue I ran into, I apologize for this. You run into the glass basically when you put the wood all the way up, the walls all the way up. It honestly doesn't matter because you don't really see it. But if you want, you can go ahead and remove this, which is what I'm going to do. Remove this whole top row of glass right here that connects with the wood. If it doesn't, then you're good. But if you went correct, it should have. But just going to cover that up with your lime green. And it looks fine, as you can tell. But, just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, let's go ahead and go back downstairs and fix that real quick. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to get the chiseled stone bricks. For the floor, you're gonna need chisel stone bricks. You're gonna need oak bricks or stone bricks. I mean, like oak bricks. So we're gonna go to this left creeper room first, and we're gonna take chisel stone around the trim of the entire house. So around all of this, we're gonna take this around the trim. But if you're doing this in survival, I know as you can see, you can go around the door like this. If you're doing this in survival, I know stone brick can be hard to find. So you can use gravel. It looks pretty decent with it. You could use oak, like oak logs, and then use oak as the flooring, or like a different type. I don't know. You can do a lot of stuff. Just kind of whatever looks good. But I recommend not using the color as one plain color. That always looks boring. I like to do like trims and then something in the middle, because that just makes it look a little bit nicer. And for this part, we'll go ahead and just leave this open like this. Okay. Or you can connect. It doesn't really matter. All right, take this around the rest of the house. But you'll see what I mean. Like, it just looks a lot better when you have a trim rather than just like the floor being one solid color. It just looks a little bit plain at times. So you're gonna fill all of that in with these stone bricks, which is also another item that could easily be replaced for something else if you don't want. What I recommend is using, if you don't like this, you want to use something else, or if you don't have these resources, I recommend using like oak logs, and then filling in the floor with oak planks, like we use in the wall, and that'll just give it more of like a log cabinish feel, and pretty nice looking still. That's what I do in a lot of other houses. Okay. And we are done with that. Okay, so now we have the floor finished up. Now we are actually going to get to the part where we add the rooms, basically, the different levels. So for this, what you're going to do is we're going to do the floor the exact same. The floor is the exact same way all the way up. So the floor up there is going to match. So get your chisel stone out, whatever you're using for your trim, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, place a block. Then from there, count 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the top room is going to be 4 blocks high. So leave it just like that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take this all the way around the rest of the room, just like we did the floor below us. And this is going to be the trim of the upstairs. Okay. Just like this. Do the same thing right here. Take this all the way around. Fill it in. Alright. Perfect. So now what you're going to do from here is you're just going to fill in these top areas right here with the stone brick again. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead for that, but all you're doing is filling in the center spot with the stone brick on both of those. Okay, so now we have all the different floors ready. Now we're actually going to get to the part where we have to start filling these rooms in with furniture. So for the furniture, we're going to need a lot of stuff that you can't actually fit all of it in your inventory. So I'm just going to go ahead and, show you guys as we get it. So first off, we're going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and get the bookshelves, wherever those may be. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Okay, we're going to get bookshelves. We're going to get the oak stairs, and we are going to get the creeper heads, and then we're also going to get the stone slabs, and we're going to get stone buttons, and we will start with that for right now. That should be good for this room. Okay, so this is going to be the living room, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to the right, and you're going to get your oak planks, or your oak, what is it called, bookshelves. Place 2 like this, and then come over here on this side, place 2, and then you're going to, or actually place 3, I'm sorry about that, place 3 bookshelves on both sides, and then place 2 oak stairs in the middle, on the left side I mean, and then 2 on this side, like that, and then 2 bookshelves in the middle right there, just like that, okay? And then on every other bookshelf on both sides, we're going to place a creeper head like this, looking towards like diagonal. Or you can have them facing outward, it really doesn't matter. I like them facing out like diagonal towards this way, but that's just how I like it. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you get your stone slabs, and lining up with the bookshelves, you're gonna come out 2 blocks, with 2 blocks like that. And actually, it's gonna do 1 block. That looks better, I think. Okay. And then bring this out a total of 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go ahead and build the chair or the sofa around this. And you're going to get your oak planks out again. And lining up with the table, you want to place an oak plank 1 block away from it. And the same thing on this side. Same thing on this side. And then take that out 1 block and bring it all the way around just like this. You're going to have this little U shape. And then do the same thing over here. Make your U shape. Perfect. Alright. And then on the inside of that, you want to place your slabs just like this on both sides. and then place the buttons on both fronts. This is our little sofas right here and a little seating area. Okay, and then on this side over here, right in the middle, in these three blocks right here, you want to just go ahead and do a 3-high bookshelf, and then the same thing over here. And if you guys want to do paintings or anything, go ahead and do them. I just don't do paintings because you can never get the right painting, you know, and you know it's always difficult with that. But back here in this wall, you're gonna go and remove all of the blocks going all the way out, a total of, well, until you get out there, and then it's going to be all the way up 1 block away from the top and 1 block away from the wall, just like this. Remove all of this, and we're going to bring this all the way to the back. You're going to remove all of this from the back of the creeper's head as well, because this is where our window is going to go. And if you don't want a window, you don't need to do a window. You can just go ahead and skip this part. But you know, I like the window, so ooh, geez, I have to fix that. I don't have that in my inventory. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and get that real quick. Luckily, I do know where the TNT is pretty quickly. Okay, and then for this window, what we're going to fill it in is we're going to fill it in with the white stained clay. So for the white stained clay, you're going to go ahead and do it on the wood row. You can do it on the creeper green row if you want to, but I like to do it right here. I think it looks better. And I use glass panes, but you can use glass blocks if you'd like. And there you go. So we are done with this one room. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the side rooms. And the side room, we're going to do the door for the window first. So what we're going to do is go 2 blocks from both sides and just remove this center block. So you're going to go ahead and leave, or we'll do 1 block away from both sides. So just like this, like the one in the back. And we'll do it 3 high again. Just like this. So 1 block from both sides and 1 block from the bottom. And go ahead and just add your window again. And I think the window is a good touch because it just makes it more like a house than it does, you know, if you just leave it open. Like, can you imagine this room without that window? It would look just kind of bland. And lots of natural light in here too. Okay, so now that you have that done, we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna get your oak planks out, and we're gonna, you know, put them in our inventory wherever you need to put them. And we're gonna come to this wall right here, and you see these 3 blocks in the middle. We're gonna make a row of basically slabs, and on top of that again, you can just use blocks, really, to be honest. And then in the center place, 1 slab, then place 2 slabs going out like this on both sides. And then we're gonna remove our inventory. That's what I was telling you guys. We need a lot of stuff for this, but we're just gonna grab it as we need it. And then a chest on both sides like this. Okay, and then we're gonna need our mattress real quick and place that in the middle. And then we're gonna get our bookshelves back out real quick. And we're turning around, and in both these corners, we're gonna place a bookshelf going 2, or we can do, we'll do 2 high. And then we're gonna get our creeper head, and we're gonna go ahead and put that going diagonal on both sides too. This is one of the little bedrooms. I make them more diagonal. There you go. Okay, just like that. So that is our bedroom right here. We just put these creepers in all the rooms just because it keeps that creeper vibe going. It's been like, hey, you know, I'm inside of this thing. Like, you know, just makes it cool. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Get our slabs out again, the oak slabs. Okay, and again in the center blocks, do a whole, basically a whole block full row, and then a center one, and then going out 2, and then place our mattress, and then on both sides a chest, and then on these sides the 2 blocks of books, and then the creeper heads, and boom, that is the room. The whole downstairs is complete now, and that is our little interior. And now we're gonna go upstairs. So I made a little hole right here, 2 blocks from the left, or 2 blocks from the wall right here, go in and remove this, and then we're gonna go and add a ladder. And the reason I use ladders over staircases, because staircases take up way too much room, and they're really not necessary. Ladders work just as good, and they don't take. Can you imagine if I had a staircase here? You wouldn't even be able to have this couch. It'd just be like a big staircase coming across here. So I just use ladders. They take up a lot less room. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this room. Okay, so now in the upstairs room, what you want to do is do the same exact thing with the window. 1 block away from the top, one block away from the side, 1 block away from the bottom, and 1 block away from the top. Remove all of this, and it's going to be 3 blocks high in total. And we'll go all the way to the right until we get the same point. 1 block away from the wall, 1 block away from the floor. Just remove all of this. Okay. Okay. And I find it easier to remove blocks than just to tell you guys, like, leave space here, just because it's just kind of weird. Okay, so then just go ahead and get the white stained glass again. We're almost done here, guys. If you're still here, go ahead and put your power ring through. We're almost done. And did I get pink? Okay, I didn't. Good. Alright, just go ahead and fill this in. Alright. And And there you go. Okay, so now what we're going to do on this is we're going to do our little bookshelves again. We're going to do the same exact thing we did downstairs. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then on this side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to get our little wood stairs. And then do 1, 2, then 1, 2. Then the center ones do the bookshelves. Then add our creeper heads. Just like that. That's good enough. I always leave it like that, okay. And then come over here in this wall, and what we're going to do is we're going to get our oak slabs, and we're going to make a bed again, but a bigger one this time. So we're going to go ahead and do, we'll find the center blocks first, so you should be able to find the center pretty easy. And then just find the center, and then do a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on top of that, do a whole nother row. And then on top of that, and the 2 middle, go ahead and add 1. So that 1 to both in the center. And then over here, and come out 2, and then come out 1, 2, then 1, 2. And then connect those right here, like that, and add our mattress like this. That part may be a little bit confusing because it's kind of hard to explain with slabs, but it should be good. Go back if you need to. And then over here, go ahead and add 2 chests to both sides to make a large chest, like that. And then we're going to get our little survival necessities out real quick. We're going to get this. We're going to get the furnace. Our furnace. So we're going to get that. We're going to get a jukebox because you know that's a survival necessity. And we're going to anvil. And we're going to get the bookshelf. Place it right there. Next to that, place a furnace. Over here, place a jukebox. Over here, place an anvil. And there you go. And now we can go ahead and add our creeper heads to this too. To add to the bed just to keep that touch going. Like this. These ones I actually prefer the head to be facing forward. Go ahead and fix that real quick. Okay. So once you're done with that, this is where I actually do recommend you use a painting because this wall will look a little bit bland without it. And just try and get a painting you like. I prefer to get the really, really big like fighting one. Let me see if I can get it. If I can't, then you know, so be it. But okay, well anyway, I'm not gonna do it because this will take forever. That's why I hate doing the paintings and tutorials. But put a painting right here, like a painting right here. Then put a painting over here and one right here as well. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like that. Okay. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get our ladders back out real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs. So we're gonna do the same exact thing we did over there, but on this side. Or I think I have it over here, but we're just gonna do it on this side because it looks better. Okay. So let's go ahead and just cover this up. And then come over to this side, do the same exact thing. Go in 2 blocks, remove those 2, and we're gonna do a ladder all the way straight up and all the way straight back down. Jeez, I can't even get the ladder to stay. Okay, there you go. And we're gonna go all the way back upstairs. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna remove this whole back row, bottom row of wood right here. And this is where we're gonna place a row of furnaces. We're good. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. We're gonna do a whole row of furnace like this, just so we have a lot of stuff, enough stuff to cook. This is a whole basement, just gonna be like a little bit of a storage / cooking. You know, get your food area. Oh, I almost grabbed a trap chest. That would not have been good. Okay, let's get your chest, and we'll place that right here for now. And we're just gonna get. It really doesn't matter how you place a chest. However you prefer, you can do them this way. This is just storage. It's really, it's all it is. So you can do like this, and just 2 rows like this. That's the way I did mine. Okay. And then 1 block away, obviously, so you can open them. And this just makes for a really awesome storage area because everybody knows in Minecraft you need a lot of storage space always. Okay, and then the same thing we did on every other window, except for this time we're actually going to pretty much take out the whole thing. So let's make sure we're the right size. So we're just going to remove this entire wall right here. This should be the whole wall for this one. Oops, not this one. It's going to be 1 block in and then the entire wall pretty much. On both sides, we're going to do 1 block in. And you're going to remove the entire thing. And man, I keep messing up. Okay. Just remove all of this. Jesus. Okay. Alright, almost there. Almost done, guys. Okay. This is actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be relatively... I do a lot of tutorials if you're new to the channel, and this one took a lot longer than I imagined. Like, normally I'm pretty accurate when I guesstimate how long they're going to take. This one took a while. Alright, so we're going to use the white stained clay again, and we're going to go on the wood panel, and we're going to go all the way to the back. And fill all this in real quick. Okay. And the last one right here. And boom. Okay. So now I'm going to break this one right here. I'm going to break 2 real quick to get out of here. I'm like walking downstairs. And close it like this. Okay, so now we are officially done with the creeper themed house, and it looks awesome. And this is going to be a really cool house for you guys to have in your world because it has so much room. You can do so much in it. You'll have one of the coolest houses on your Minecraft world, I'm pretty sure, because this thing is awesome. I have lots of other Minecraft houses that are pretty awesome. If you haven't checked them out, I'll link them down below, or I'll put a link to my playlist down below. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you can do me a huge favor, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. If you actually build this house, feel free to send me a picture of it on Instagram or Twitter. I'd love to check it out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Again, like I said, do a lot of tutorials just like this, and I'd love for you to stick around. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this one. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.